everybody, it's Jess, and we are here taking a look at the behind the scenes of the making of the choreography in song Dumb by SB19. I had some questions about the structure of the choreo and the inspirations behind it, and so the fact that this is out, I'm excited to look at. We are celebrating 19,000 subscribers, so of course that means we look at SB19 for our marathon. I can't wait to look at this. I hope you're ready. Let's go.
Sobrang nakaka-pressure kasi itong dam, sa totoo lang.
Come on, ladders.
Yung weakness na pinapalakas namin, pinapa-strengthen namin is hindi yung flesh, hindi yung soul na namin.
I know some people maybe like just take the shirt off. It's perfect for wiping off sweat, if I'm being honest.
Warrior talaga.
Woo! Ooh! Out, in, back, front. Good core. That sucks though.
Hanggang hindi natatapos yung isang project, hindi ako makapagpahinga, hindi rin ako makatulog ng maayos. Kasi parang may utang ako sa sarili ko na kailangan kong bayaran.
Yo, I relate to that. I don't think I've ever heard somebody word it that way. He said, and I quote, what is it? Because I feel like I have a debt to myself that I need to settle. I have a gut feeling that I can't satisfy sometimes. Whenever I'm looking at something, if something doesn't feel right, it's going to bother me and it's going to bug me until I look at it and I fix it to where it makes me go, okay, we can move on from this. I relate to that.
Utang ako sa sarili ko na kailangan kong bayaran. This is the biggest pang mahal.
It is a very large scale in the music video. They spared no expense on that music video. The long version, so it's complete. It's that part. That's giving the Bollywood twang of sound. Which is why I was more sensitive to hearing it or seeing it in choreo.
Nung napakinggan ko yung dam, marami siyang transition tsaka dynamics.
Yes, it
So
does.
parang na-imagine ko talaga noon, maraming mangyayari.
Alam mo yung yung paglalabanin yung sabong yung parang dalawang tao, parang
tapos yung dance break na ibang feel din. Parang ano siya, parang hip-hop na 70s style na.
Pero hindi masarap sa'yo yun.
Gusto ko yung variation. Actually, nagawan ko na agad siya.
Okay. Were they trying to go off of like a C-walk influence with the footwork? Because I can, now when he said that, it makes sense why they went the way that they did with the footwork style. Okay.
Kasi ako mga choir. Kasi na-feeling ko pwedeng,
Parang chanting na sa likod.
parang ano talaga, parang final battle.
That's, I picked up on it, yep.
This time kasi sobrang organized ng team namin. I guess, pero hindi siya naging madali eh. Siyempre, naging mas meticulous pagdating sa pag-record, sa pag-edit, sa pag-collate ng lahat para ma-release ng the best.
Grabe ito, gagawin to. Dapat level sa crowd. Sa crowd. Dapat na mas magtabo pa nga yung crowd eh.
Tapos yung ano, ganda eh. Basta parang lawak niya. Sobrang lakas na crowd eh.
I agree with that. Yeah, I love that. Whoa. Enter the vocals matches. We use my voice as a support. Yes. I love that we get to make these decisions.
Na-imagine ko na, nafe-feel ko na maraming nangyayari sa sayo.
Yep. So I guess we were being inspired by a Gangsta Lean. Yep. Yeah. God, it's gross. This part.
ba't ba? So yung ba't ba, bigla siyang susulpot. Sobrang nakaka-pressure yung part na yun. Dapat, at medyo weird siya. Sa sobrang inis na inis ko kasi wala na akong maisip. Parang na akong nagtatantrum sa loob-loob ko. Paplay ko na naman. Hanggang sa nainis na ako, parang naisip ko yung parang bata na hindi binigyan ng laruan. Nagtantrums ako sa mall, tapos mga ganun ako. Yung parang, yung ganun. So parang ganun yung feeling. So parang naging ganun siya. Ba't ba?
With the choreography, sobrang pinagtuunan ng pansin ni Kuya Jay.
Parang sinabi ko, lawakan na. Parang pinapakita mo yung lawak sa kanyang tao dito. Parang mas lumawak yung dalaw mo. Kaya, hindi na dito.
Yung peacock symbolism din siya ng rebirth.
Pinalit ko yung mga old school.
Kripo, saka break.
Okay. Now, the crip walk. It's not inherently dangerous to do. It's always a curiosity of culture, right? So I don't physically crip walk because I'm not, because what I know about the crip culture, I don't find it needed to have in my own vocabulary, and I'm okay with that. It's not a dangerous thing to do. So I know some people have that perception of like, oh my gosh, if you crip walk in LA, you're gonna die. No, it's it's so much deeper than that, right? Honestly, I think if you wear red in different parts of town, you run a higher risk than crip walking, right? Or if you wear blue, like it's like a more color symbolism. But even then, though, remember, I'm so removed from that. I only go off of information I'm told as well as what I research myself. So I want to say this here: is crip walk the only footwork that defines the old school move sound? No, there's many other things you can use, and also too, it's like, I think if anything, hopefully it promotes and sparks curiosity of things outside of what you watch. That's honestly one reason why it doesn't bother me as much to see different genres or concepts done. I think it comes down to if the team involved in it and the artists themselves really want to care and steward the integrations, which is what we're seeing here. It's way easier for me to get on board with and actually understand where they're coming from, because it's not just we're doing it because it's trendy. We're doing it because it feels right to do for this, right? So yeah, all that to say, I have touched on whether crip walk, it is a gang dance. It's not considered an old school move. So that would be the only thing. If they really wanted to go more old school, switching out their crip walk into something else could be more beneficial in tying into that. But also I understand why people opt for the crip walk. Because also the sea walk came from the West Coast, not the East Coast. And old school, a lot of times, the old school like dictionary is the East Coast stuff. So, just a little tidbit.
Mga may win-worship, ang gano'n. Yung pinag-iikutan nila.
Yeah.
Hindi naman ako mahilig sa mga ibang games, pero may
Yo!
mga akong games. Hindi ko alam
It looks just like that.
sa akin o hindi. Tinatry ko na lang, baka kasi makatulong.
It did look like we're in a
Doon
game.
mo na lang siya na nare-realize na, itong part pala na to. Doon siya inspired sa na nilaro ko. Si Pablo, yung gumanon siya sa likod ng dancer, gumanon siya. Kusa siyang na-apply kasi nga, binuhay ko nga yung sarili ko doon sa parang nasa loob ako nung game.
What game is that? I don't play very many games. I have no idea what game. But that's so cool though. Get up, da da da, and get up. Oh man. So fun. I honestly love the fact that the members are just in this just like their dancers. I love the equality of do the barrel walk. You know what I mean? I love that.
Yes, it's challenging for us then kung paano namin siya kailangan i-absorb
What a sparkly shirt.
i-sync as one.
Yeah. Yep. to be in this dance practice space a lot. Like, if I ever went to the Philippines, I would so be like, yo, Jay, you don't know me, but I would love to just sit in on a rehearsal or like get tortured alongside everybody just to see how it works. Because it's one thing, because I'm from America, and there's like the not American methods, but like culturally there's things that are going to be the same, but then there's also going to be culturally different things of what's talked about, the intention. I really love the vibe of this. So Jay, if you're watching this, I will 1,000% intentionally go to the Philippines just to sit in on a rehearsal. This is so cool. I'll audition to be in the group. I'll be in the back corner over here. This is so cool. I love the organicness of this. So, we took the shoes off. Come on. That's a different dancer there compared to the one that we saw in the dance practice. And the reason why I feel that way is because the dance practice guy had tattoos. Like him.
Masundan mo mismo yung detalye, but of course, masync mo yung emotion, yung proper execution, dapat nandun siya.
Oh, you good? Ooh. Oh, hold on, from the side. I have this at like 1.1 because I like looking at behind the scenes faster. And I gotta take it to 0.75. I was so curious about what they're doing with their fingers during this because you can't see it from the front. But you see, I think it's Josh. Is that Josh? I don't even know. Is that the choreographer? Yeah, I think that's Josh. Hold on. 1 and 2 and... Da, 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 da. Bum, bum. It's that. They separate it. Okay. I've been satisfied in my curiosity. Custom. Go back. Normal. I can't get this right. Okay. There we go.
Mag-explore, mag-take ng risk, maraming sacrifices. So, yun yung mahirap.
It's tiring. Oh, is he okay? What did I wonder what did they hold over it so we could smell it? Woo! Wow. Actually, do I want to? I mean, the amount of no, I do. I haven't been in a class that's made me have to do that in a hot minute, unless I've conducted it. Wow. I like those tattoos. Those are cool. I'm telling you right now, this is why this choreography worked, is because these guys, I don't know if this is something that they normally do, like they're in the rehearsals as often as they are with the dancers, but because they're learning it in the space, they're workshopping it in the space with the dancers, every rehearsal is with the dancers, your feature integration gets to elevate, and that's what the product was. Because a lot of times you can tell when a group is a group, and then you have your dancers there who learned it separately, and then you have like 1 or 2 rehearsals together at best, and then you perform it. There's a separation that happens. That can, that can affect the cohesion and relationship of the dancer to member in a concept. But that is why, is that they got to actually do it with the dancers. Like they may have had a practice to learn the choreo without them, but we're only seeing footage of them with the dancers and workshopping and all that. I love that so much. That's why this worked.
Pagka pinanood mo yung dance, storytelling din siya.
So
Makikita mo
pretty.
yung elements nung mismong
Yeah.
music dun sa mismong choreography.
The going back to the music video, it does feel like the five of them created the giving tree, because the concept of the giving tree is that this selfish boy just keeps taking, and even when he's an old fart of a man, the giving tree still gives up his stump for the old man to sit on him. I have feelings about the giving tree, but that's just from whenever I read it way back in the day as an infant child. But it kind of gave that vibe of the imagery of a tree. It's like it's giving, right? It's gold too. But then you see some people who are like, maybe I shouldn't like always be seeking more, right? Desire. Sometimes you just gotta have ideas, right? Crisscross. There's the crisscross, yeah. I don't think they were doing a legitimate sea walk. They were doing a variant of it. I see the inspiration. Scream it. So, but you guys aren't screaming.
Nagtitraining kami, nagpapalakas kami.
Yeah,
Kasi
y'all been
buhay,
training.
seryoso, nakakapagod talaga yung dam.
Well, they're exercising before, what is it? They've been exercising before they even did rehearsal. Unless they just have a conditioning class. Yep. That yell really helps.
Mas nagiging natural na lang siya.
Yep.
So, ang challenge doon is, ready ka bang mag-commit?
Right. Oh, is his ankle okay?
Yung emotion na kailangan ng choreography, nandun siya, and kailangan mo siyang ma-deliver ng maayos. Yung chorus
Right.
talaga niya, sobrang something na nasap niya ulit-ulitin.
Para kami mga warrior, mandirigma, kumbaga. So, kaya yung ganun, bago sumugod yung
Yeah.
kalaban sa kampo, may mga kawal munang pupunta sa harap para salubungin yung kaaway. Bago nyo marating ang SB19, kami muna babanggain niyo.
Yeah. Yeah. But then at the end, SB19's like, we're gonna lead and take charge. I love the ISO there. I love that ISO in that moment. That's the dance practice right there. They shot in those outfits. Yep. 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 Yeah. God, it's intense, and there's like a build. Wow. I love that. Love that, love it.
First take lang yan, ha? The best take na yun.
Kasi simula at
The
wakas
first
yun.
take. Sometimes, if the first take's eating, don't go for a second. I love it. I love it.
Nalag ko yung
He said we only did it once, baby.
mga dating songs. Lang pa sa chag. Ano to eh? What? May part sa what na merong ganito.
Got it.
Yung tug, yaw! Ano yun eh? Feeling yun ng gentod before eh. Na gento!
may story lahat, hindi lang siya ginawa yung step na to para
No.
masabi, mukhang maangas to, hindi ganun. Talagang meron siyang meaning, every detail, encrypted siya sa lyrics with the dumb choreography. Parang nafe-feel ko siya talaga kung paano ko pinapakinggan and paano ko na-absorb yung music itself. Ganun din yung nafe-feel ko every time I perform the choreography.
Matagal-tagal na din ako sa industry na nagtuturo ng mga artista. Hindi sila nananatiling ganun. Gusto nila nag-i-step up para na silang athletes.
Those outfits are cool.
Alam nila na the more na nagsisik pa sila ng mangyayari sa buhay nila, mas marami pa silang haharapin, mas marami pang struggle, mas marami pang challenges.
Oh, they're getting hyped. They're getting hyped.
Nakakapagod kantahin. Nakakapagod din siya sayawin.
Yep.
Pero pag pinagsabay mo yung nakakapagod sayawin,
It's extra tiring.
Talagang pagod ka na nun. Pero sila, pinakita nila kaya namin ko.
And you saw how they got there. They had to practice. They had to practice both. Lord.
Mga parts na nakakahingal na,
Yep,
nakakapagod
that right
na,
there will do it.
Tapos namumutla na. Kumbaga may mga ganun. Ngayon ko lang siya na-experience sa harap ko. Hindi lang isang beses, kundi kada training. Hindi sila maarte. Thank you sa lahat ng nakasama sa lahat ng journey. At lalo na sa mga 18 na sumuporta.
Oh, Aiton. It's Aiton. That's cool. Snaps to that. I really like that they did integrate. Yes, there's familiarity to it. You guys noticed I wasn't able to really cite. Like, that reminds me of this choreography. This choreo does settle in intensity in ways that their what one did, right? I really appreciate that there is that. If you're in A10, you can appreciate the depth of the citing. But from somebody who's never seen them before, it holds its own within the concept, because there's a risk you run whenever you're choosing to cite or source out choreo from previous tracks. A lot of times it can be endearing, right? Which it was here. Sometimes it can come across recycling, right? We've noticed that at times, not with the group, but sometimes you encounter that where it's like, oh, they may have been trying to make it look like a tribute to those, but it kind of just looks like they're recycling to kind of not really apply themselves. But here, it all depends on what you choose to take. Because if you're taking something, yes, if it's yours, you can do whatever you want. When you take something, if it applies well in musicality and in intention onto the respective part of that music or part of that track, then it's going to be successful and it can stand all on its own. So I'm kind of glad I didn't recognize movements. It shows you that they were able to properly place them in ways that makes it still push the envelope, still creative, still captivating, without just straight up recycling old stuff. Like, you can do both, and this is an example of that. I loved this. This is awesome. My favorite track, I think, is still Moonlight, though. It's very interesting, right? I really like that. I like the intention of it, the vibes of the choreography. I think from an intensity and drive standpoint, they freaking drove it home, and I love that we got to see their work ethic here. It was very inspiring and motivational for me as somebody who does facilitate rehearsals for dancers who have to be able to perform multiple routines in a given session in a few hours. So being able to make sure that they're able to do the choreography regardless if it's the first routine they're performing or the last, making sure that they're conditioned and ready for it, I think is important. And so I love that they showed they didn't just learn it and do it. No, you saw that they had to practice and they were about to freaking pass out. That's the kind of track it is, right? So, man, this was awesome. You guys know me, I know you, I'm Jess. I think there's only one more title track left to look at on the dance side, but I'm really excited to look at it, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.